everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a full face of my personal favorites from Sephora. I wanted to do this video because, as we all know, the Sephora Holiday Savings Event is now live. You can shop in store and online. And to celebrate the Holiday Savings Event, I am partnering with Sephora on this video. Whether you are a Rouge, VIB, or Insider, you can start shopping and saving today. The code is time to save. If you are Rouge, you will receive 20% off. If you are VIB, you will receive 15% off. If you are an Insider, you can save 10% off. Now, to save even more money, Sephora is offering 30% off the entire Sephora collection. They have a wide variety of products in the Sephora collection brand. Now, this code is available online and in store. So if you like to go in store, try out different products, you can use the code time to save at checkout to save the percentage off. All you have to do is go online or in store, create an account by using an email or your phone number. As soon as your account is created, you can start using the code time to save the percentage off. The nice thing about the holiday events is that not only can you save 20, 15, and 10% off, but you will also be able to save 30% off the entire Sephora collection. Sephora has their own line and they have amazing products in that line. Now, the Sephora Holiday Savings Event is going on right now up until November 6th. So November 6th is the last day that you will be able to shop and save using the code. If you want to go ahead and sign up to be an insider and start saving today, I will leave that link down in the description box down below. Click that link. It will take you straight to the Sephora website and you can go ahead and join from there and start saving today. The Sephora Holiday Savings Event is always a great time to stock up on all of the products that you love and use on a regular basis, from hair, skin, makeup, even perfume. Some of my favorite perfumes are available at Sephora. A few days ago, I uploaded my Sephora recommendations video. I will link that video down in the description box down below. Those are some of my products that I personally recommend and absolutely love. In that recommendations video, I talked about one of my absolute favorite perfumes of all time. It's definitely top 3, is the Prada Paradox. I actually picked this up last year during the Sephora holiday event. And oh my gosh, I could not wait for this holiday event to start so that I could immediately grab this. I am in love with this perfume. The last time I bought it, I bought the smaller bottle, but this time I got the bigger bottle and I am so happy I did. This is such a beautiful perfume and every time I wear it, I always get compliments on it. In fact, at my local Sephora, one of the employees told me that the Prada Paradox is, for their personal store, the best-selling perfume that they have. So she's like, we have a heck of a time keeping the Prada Paradox in stock. Once we get a shipment, it's gone within a few days. It seems like this has been one of Prada's biggest hits as far as perfume goes. So good news, I went ahead and got the big bottle. As soon as I was able to shop, I went ahead and grabbed it and I am all stocked up, which I'm so happy about. We are gonna go ahead and jump into a full face of some of my favorite products that are available at Sephora. All of the products that I use in today's video, I will link down in the description box down below, and let's go ahead and jump into it. I'm gonna first start with my brows, and recently I have been using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Freeze. So I use this first, kind of comb it through the brows. Then I go in with my brow product, kind of build the brows from there. And then I set it in place with the Benefit 24-Hour Brow Setter. So I like to just take a spoolie like this, bend it like that, and then go in and grab just a tiny bit, and then just kind of comb it through my brows. And automatically, it gives me way more brows than before. It attaches to every hair and kind of lays it down. So I'm gonna let that dry and set up. And while I'm waiting for it to dry, I'm gonna go into my foundation. I'm gonna use the Haus Triclone. The new shade that I have is 260 Light Medium Cool. And the trick with this foundation is to not use very much of it. So I'm gonna dab into it and spread it evenly all over. I got the foundation blended in and kind of pushed into the skin. Now my skin is quite shiny because of the new skincare routine that I'm on. As you can see, this foundation just really melts into the skin and it's super skin-like. What I love about it most is the way that it sits over top of like texture and where my orange peel and stuff like that, like right around this area. It melts into the skin instead of laying on top of the skin. And so it becomes very skin-like. And like I said, the trick with it is just applying the smallest amount and blending it in and build as you go, because less is more with that foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some of my absolute favorite eyelid product. This is the Nars Soft Matte Concealer. I have it in the shade Ginger. And I'm just gonna kind of use it to carve out my brows. And kind of cancel out the redness. And then I love this brush from Sephora. This is the number 71 brush. I love this brush to kind of push the product into the eyelid. This is also a really good concealer brush. And right now, everything from the Sephora collection is 30% off. So it's a really good time to get some of their really good brushes. Now I'm gonna go ahead and finish my brows. I'm gonna be using the brow trio from Valentino. I talked about this in my Sephora recommendations video. It is straight up one of the best brow products on the market. I'm absolutely obsessed with it. And I have it in shade brown. And I'm going to use the pen side of it to kind of create the small hair strokes. Okay, now that brows are done, we're gonna go ahead and move on to contour. I absolutely love this contour stick from Makeup by Mario. I do love the one from Westman Atelier. It's a great contour stick, but I think you get a better bang for your buck from the one by Makeup by Mario, and it blends in beautifully. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit here, just to kind of give a little bit of structure to the face. And I always have my foundation brush handy to kind of blend it in. By the way, the shade I have from Makeup by Mario is medium dark. It's a really beautiful color. It's not too cool where it has like a really strong gray undertone. And the shade that I have from Westman Atelier is in the shade Truffle. So this is the Westman Atelier in Truffle, and this is Makeup by Mario in the medium dark. You can see that the shade Truffle from Westman Atelier has a little bit more of a red undertone, but they're both really good formulas. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to concealer. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this one from Natasha Denona. This is the High Glam. I like to wipe off the applicator because I don't want to apply too much. So I like to use what's like in the sponge to apply. So I'm gonna place some here and a little bit here. And I'm gonna use the Sephora brush to blend it out. It's such a gorgeous, like full coverage concealer. Okay, let's move on to blush, and I'm actually going to apply two different types of blushes. One of my favorite liquid blushes is the ones from Rare Beauty. I mean, we can all admit this is one beautiful formula. Like, it's really pigmented, so a little bit goes a really long way, but oh my gosh, it is so long lasting and super easy to blend out. Just one of the prettiest liquid blush formulas. And I have 3 shades here. I have a mini in the shade Hope, and then I have Bliss, and I have Joy. My other most favorite cream blush is from LYS. This is such a beautiful matte cream blush. So once you lay it down on the skin, it's not super shiny. Your hair's not gonna stick to your face. It's just a beautiful, beautiful formula. And LYS is an amazing brand. Because I love them both so much, I'm gonna apply both of them. So I'm gonna go in with the shade Hope, and I'm just gonna put a little bit like right here and then blend it out. That color is so pretty. So I'm kind of using that as a base. And then I'm gonna go into the shade Kindness from LYS and apply that over top. Those two shades together are so pretty. There's something about mixing the liquid with the matte cream from LYS. They blend so beautifully together. Okay, next up, I'm gonna go ahead and add some powder because I am shiny and definitely need it. I'm going to apply my Hourglass, and I'm just gonna use my Hourglass brush to spread it on. Now I'm gonna go in with a little bit of bronzer, and I'm gonna grab my Gucci bronzer, and I'm just gonna like tap it into the high points of the face and like right around the perimeter. Now I'm gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury finishing powder. Kind of press it right here on the center of the face. Next, I'm going to go into this highlighter from LYS. This is in the shade Brave, which is a champagne. It is so gorgeous. Okay, next up, I'm going to take this from Smashbox. This is called the Always Sharp Waterproof Kohl Liner, and I have it in Raven, which is black. When I first got it, I didn't understand how to sharpen it, but basically the cap, so every time you twist the cap on and off, it sharpens. That's why it's always sharp. So you use it, and once you're done, you twist the cap back on, and then when you go to use it again, you always have a sharp tip because what's inside the lid sharpens it for you, which is quite genius. It was hard to understand it at first. Like when I first got it, I was like, wait, what is going on? Like, how do I sharpen this? Because you can't twist out any of the product. But once I understood the mechanism of it and how it worked, fabulous idea. So it's quickly becoming one of my favorite like black eyeliners to put on the waterline. Because I'm wearing false lashes, I like to put black eyeliner on my upper waterline to kind of help blend the false lashes into my natural lashes. Okay, let's move on to eyes. This has been one of my absolute favorite Eyes to Mesmerize shades from Charlotte Tilbury. It's the shade Champagne. It's so beautiful and so simple, so easy to apply, and it's not too much sparkle on the eye. It gives your lid that beautiful shine. I'm kind of obsessed with it. I'm gonna go ahead and put this right here on the base of my eyelid. The shine that it gives the lid without being like super glittery or too sparkly, too overwhelming. It's just really soft and stunning. I'm obsessed with this shade. Oh my gosh, I love it so much. It's so pretty. And it's that simple. You just put it on, spread it out. I like to kind of bring it up and into the crease a little bit, and then kind of a little bit on the inner corner. But look at the shine that it gave the lid, but it's not too much, right? Those days that you want some shine on the lid, but you don't want glitter or like a shimmer or metallic shade, like this is utter perfection. It's one of the best cream shadows. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. For me, it doesn't crease throughout the day. It just looks really soft on the eye and really, really pretty. Then I'm gonna grab my Natasha Denona I Need a Nude palette, which is definitely one of my favorite palettes. I'm gonna put a little bit of matte shadows in the crease to kind of carve it out and on the lower lash line. So I'm going to go into the shade Stone and I'm going to sweep that right there in the crease. I'm going to take a smaller brush and I'm going to go into Tinder. It's just a little darker color just to give a little bit more structure. I'm going to go ahead and put on some mascara. I'm going to use the Sephora Size Up Volume Extra Large mascara. And I'm just going to put some of this on my lower lashes. Now, as far as my lip goes, I'm going to go ahead and use the Charlotte Tilbury lip liner in Pillow Talk. And then I'm going to use one of my favorite lip stains from Sephora. So right now during the Sephora holiday event, you can get this for 30% off. This one is the cream lip stain in shade 5. Love this color. Love this formula. They have so many different shades to choose from. It's a great pick. This color is so beautiful. This color pairs perfectly with the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lip liner. Like those two are like match made in heaven. So this is the final look using all of my favorite products from Sephora. Like I mentioned in the intro, everything I used in today's video, I will link down in the description box down below. And again, I want to thank Sephora for partnering with me on this video. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me in today's video. I hope you guys all have a wonderful day and I will see you guys all in my next video. Love you. Bye.